Hello and welcome to 201 Today. In this episode, we're going to look at some highlights from our Illinois State Scholars Recognition Ceremony, our Dia del Nino community event, our girls soccer program, and of course, our state qualifying mathletes. So sit back and enjoy this episode of 201 Today.
Hey, Mr. Gillmore, what can you tell us about this event?
Well, this is a celebration today, celebrating our Illinois State Scholars. This is an achievement of 4 years of academic success here at Morton, and then achievement in the standardized testing, either the ACT or the SAT. And some of these students were special, and they even took both, so they really accomplished something special over their 4 years here at Morton.
Why is it important to have an event like this?
I think it's important to have these events because it's important to recognize students for their academic achievements, and it's important to have parents come in so that they know that their students are being recognized, and to also recognize the hard work that parents give their students by supporting them and encouraging them to do the best they can.
Hello, Mr. Smith. What can you tell us about this event?
This event is for Illinois State Scholars. It's a very selective award, which is why we have a special ceremony for this. Students are recognized based on their ACT and SAT performance, as well as their GPA and class rank.
What can you tell us about this event?
This event, it's actually kind of nice. You know, they have food. They brought all the parents here. It feels good to actually be recognized for something. You know, the academic achievement.
What do students need to accomplish to make it to this fantastic achievement?
So these students in particular have challenged themselves all the way from freshman year through the end of their senior year. They take a lot of AP classes and honors level courses. They definitely do not take the easy way out when it comes to academics. All of these students are also involved in a lot of activities like National Honor Society, school clubs, school athletics. So being involved in challenging courses and being involved in a lot of events outside of the school definitely help them with time management, which is one of the reasons why they're successful.
What does being recognized as an Illinois State Scholar mean to you?
It proves that all my hard work has paid off and that any of my dreams could come true.
It's important because, anytime our students excel, especially statewide, we want to recognize the students and also the parents because, these students are a big part of our high school, and the parents' encouragement has definitely helped them get to where they are today.
We're here to celebrate them and their parents for everything that they've given back to our community.
What does being recognized as an Illinois State Scholar mean to you?
It feels great. I really am grateful to be recognized for my strengths as a student and as a member of the community, and it's an overall fantastic experience.
I think it's one of those things that makes you realize that what you're doing is right, because a lot of times you stay up late doing your homework or whatever, and I think that as students it's a nice way to say what you're doing is the correct thing to do and you're being recognized for what you do.
It feels great because you spent 4 years just working hard, staying up late to get all this work done, and then to finally be recognized for it just feels really good.
It's something really humbling, just the fact that we've been pushing ourselves. All the students here have been pushing themselves for the past 4 years, and now we're being credited for our hard work. So it's something amazing and just a beautiful experience just to be here with everyone. It's such an honor, really. It was really surprising. I work hard for myself and everything, and to be acknowledged for it, it's kind of nice.
I feel like all my hard work since freshman year finally paid off. But it's not the end of what I could accomplish or at the end of my pathway, because there's still college to come. But at least I'm done with a chapter of my life, and I got to move on to my next chapter.
It's very exciting, and I feel so proud of myself because I feel like all the work that I put throughout the years has come now to a rewarding, and it feels very nice, and it feels like all my work was worth it in the end.
I feel very happy because I'm seeing all these faces, and I know that I'm going to be graduating with great students and great people, and it's very exciting to see how many of us have made it this far in our lives.
How were you able to become an Illinois State Scholar?
Probably first by realizing that I have potential as a student, and then once I realized that, I started taking harder classes. I started challenging myself. I was always trying to reach the edge of my abilities as a student and as a member of the community, and I started to study for things like the ACT and for other classes and for AP exams, and I think that's really how I was able to become a state scholar.
It's a lot of dedication, but I just put my mind to it. I did what I was supposed to. I tried to do more than I was supposed to.
You need to study, do your homework, pay attention to class.
Starting my freshman year, I decided to set myself with a positive mentality with school. If you learn to value your education at an early start, you're going to learn how to value it throughout your whole course. So that's how I started off with that mentality, and as time went on, it just became like not simple to get the grades and being recognized for things like this, but it just became more prideful and humbling, I guess.
The most important thing is showing up to school every day. Showing up to school every day and giving it your full effort in all your classes.
I practice a lot for the ACT, and I definitely have always done my homework, study for tests, and taken really hard courses, AP courses.
We've maintained a good GPA, and SAT and ACT scores were very good too. And the reason for that is our motivation to strive and aim higher. Our mom, she's like the greatest inspiration for us, and also the great sacrifice that other people have to offer inspire us to do great every single day.
First of all, it starts off with studying. If you study hard, you can do anything you want.
What advice can you give to other students who have the goal of becoming an Illinois State Scholar?
Just focus in school. Focusing in school is doing all your homework. If you do all your work, you'll never fall behind. You'll stay ahead in class.
All right, thank you so much.
Well, you need to be a hard worker. If you're one to like give up after the things get tough, you're not gonna make it. You have to be able to persevere and realize that nothing in life that's worth having comes easy. So you're gonna have to work hard to get here.
Why is it important to have this event?
Well, I mean, it's important to celebrate everybody's successes, but this is a truly special academic success. It's a culmination of 4 years of academic success. So it's not just 1 year or 2 years or somebody that tests really well. It's everything.
It feels great, honestly. It's a really big honor to be recognized for this. I mean, it's incredible that out of so many people, out of a lot of students, I was chosen. It's really incredible. It's a really great feeling.
What advice can you give other students to make it to this fantastic achievement?
I think that beginning your freshman year, you should have like a solid plan for yourself.
My advice to the other students is just pay attention in class.
Can you give any advice to students that want to make it to this achievement?
Go to class, do your work hard.
Can you please explain how you made it to this fantastic achievement?
A lot of hard work, because ever since high school started, I started pushing myself to do the best I could do at school. I mean, clubs and after school activities and AP classes and everything. It was a lot of work, but it was worth it.
Can you give any advice to the students that want to make it to this amazing achievement?
To always try their best and work hard for what they want. When you're doing things in the moment, it may seem impossible and hard and stressful, and you might just want to give up, but never give up and always try to do your best. I would say to take baby steps, because a lot of people seem to try to, take one big step at a time, but they have to know that it's just progress and it's not going to always be perfect, just as long as they try their best and their 100% effort, and they're going to be okay.
All right, thank you so much and congrats.
Thank you.
My best advice for incoming freshmen or freshmen is that to always do your best right now in your freshman year or your sophomore year, because those 2 years are the most important ones. If you messed up, the 2 years is really gonna impact you, and it's gonna be hard to get up from where you started. So if you started off good, it's gonna be harder for you to fall off the tracks.
What accomplishments do students need to make it to the Illinois State Scholars Achievement?
The accomplishments they need is to get high ACT scores, high grades. Overall, they need to be a well-rounded student.
Any more advice?
Well, just don't give up. I mean, if you're struggling in something, in some class or something that you're really passionate about, you shouldn't give up.
All right, congrats and thank you so much.
Start off the school year, no matter where you are, with a positive mentality. Just come in thinking that you're going to be amazing. Obviously you are. Never take anything you're given for granted. A lot of students here are going to amazing universities, and anything's possible.
What advice can you give other students to make it to this fantastic achievement?
I would say that always do your homework and pay attention in class.
I would say to be determined and to not give up. I didn't get straight A's all my 4 years. I struggled a lot. I got a lot of B's and C's, but
I kept pushing myself. I continued to try to do better. It goes to show, like, if you continue to work hard, even if there's a little slip up here and there, you could still succeed.